Hello and welcome to OhioHobbies. Absolutely, it has been a long time since you've seen a video come out from me. Well, I know if you've followed some of the social media, the TikToks, I've put out some of those. We did a live TikTok where I looked at some pennies. If you followed that, let's see if I can grab it here. If you followed my TikTok, you seen where I opened this first jar of many, where it was full of pennies, filled by my grandfather and sealed sometime in the 70s, early 70s. So we opened that up. We found a few things going through it. I finally got some of the oil off, but so if you didn't see that, the only thing we really found major was a 1962 Denver. It is a clipped planchet down here in the bottom left. You can see it there a little bit better on the back. We found a bunch of wheats. Nothing really stood out so far, but unfortunately, you know, that stupid beer flu hit the house. Some other really dumb crap kind of happened, and I kind of wrote 2021 off. I was done with it. I know a lot of people have done that. Here we are. We are in 2022, and it is a new year, and we are hoping for bigger, better, much better things, especially here in Ohio. Life has been a little crappy lately. Hopefully everybody else is having a great time. I have these out on the table just for something to look at. What we're going to look at kind of is a recap of 2021. I keep all these numbers and I want to show them off. What we're going to look at is right up here on this side of the screen for the most part. Once I get done talking here, we're going to look at some numbers. We are going to go ahead and look at our totals, where we're at for the year, and you know, kind of how I feel about things, how things are going. If anybody has followed me from the beginning, you know that I didn't even start looking at coins until almost the end of 2019. I started technically in July of 2019, but I started the YouTube thing in August of 19. So that's kind of where we started out. So all of my numbers that you're going to see here on the side of the screen, this side right here, start in 2019. So when you see the 2019 number, and then you're going to see a lifetime number, you'll see the 2020 number and a 2021 number. That lifetime number is only from 2019. That's where I started. And I have kept on going here in 2022, even though things have really changed up for me here in 2022. My pickup bank has been absolutely amazing. There are 4 women that work all the time at my pickup bank. That is it, just the 4. And they are absolutely amazing. And there's a couple other people that pop in and out, but I'm not even sure who they are. But the 4 women that work in there are absolutely amazing. I'd love to put their names out there, but I'm not going to do that. You know who you are. Absolutely. Let's see if I can get this in the screen. You absolutely know who you are. You are amazing. You are what makes everything happen around here. You are what keeps me going. Okay, so having said that, let's go ahead and quickly look at some of our totals and how we're doing. Let's go ahead and put up $50 over here. You are going to see, obviously we do $1,000 coins per box. We have done a whopping lifetime 181,000. Last year we only found 55 40 percenters. I'm sorry, 2020 we found 55 40 percenters. Last year we did, of course, twice the amount of half dollars, so we found about twice the amount of 40 percenters at 112. The 90 percenters, that's where we really blew things away. In 2020, I only found 6 Last year, 21. What an amazing year for 90% half dollars we had. And IFCs, I can't even believe that. We started out with 70. We searched about twice as many halves, but we ended up at 476. I mean, 476, really? Proofs. We were down. We searched twice as many, and we found less proofs. Hopefully that trend doesn't continue, because I keep track of everything. So this is the list I used last year. You can see I am missing mostly proofs. Now this, like the 77D, the 79D, 78D, those I'm pretty picky about what goes into the album. I want them to look nice. I want them to be circulated. I want them to come out of a roll. But the rest of these proofs, and we're just not finding the proofs to fill the album. We're missing quite a few, and I do not have anything listed here. That is on this brand new sheet that I did for this year. Let's see. Let's flip this over and take a look. Okay, so Kennedy halves. Right there we are. Here's your Kennedy halves. This is where I'm at for 2022, going into 2022. This is what I need. See these proofs? Silverclad, proof. All these proofs. See the S-mints? Those are all proofs. And then of course 2021D and 2021S. I even got Canadian Sense album. Look at that. We filled up a lot of spots on that. I wish I'd have made a video of that. I went through almost 40 full rolls that I have found roll hunting since. Okay, next up, let's get off the halves. Let's go to quarters. That's the next in the list. So, quarters. I did not hunt that many quarters. In 2020, I only hunted 80,000 quarters, 88,000, and I did the exact same number for 2021. Now, having said that, if you take a look here, we found one more silver. We found the exact same number of proofs. But once again, look at the West Points. We had 59 West Points in 2020, and we're down to 41 in 2021. They quit making them. They only made them in 19 and 20. Now, we have found a lifetime of 100. Some of those I've given away on this channel. I wish I did more giveaways, but I just can't. I don't know. I'm having a hard time. Things are just not working out for me. They've got to get better. They have got to get better. That's all I got to say about that. So anyway, quarters. I mean, not too bad. If you're looking at a lifetime of cornrow hunting, I've hunted 184,000 quarters, and I have found 10 silver. Not too bad, really. I don't think it's too bad anyway. Let's move on to these nickels right here. Nickels, 172,000 lifetime. So not too bad at all. Not bad at all. V nickels. What? I have actually found 8 V nickels. Brinks has been very good to me. 8 V nickels. We are looking at 44 total lifetime buffaloes. Now some of those have been nickodated. You've seen them in the videos, but you know, what are you gonna do? You gotta find out what they are. I do. I need to know. So, but either way, 44 buffaloes has been fantastic. I hunted more nickels this year than last year and found one less buffalo. Not great. When we look at silver, that's right here. This is what I'm working on, another full roll. I do have a full roll that I managed to put away last year. But anyway, if you look at that, 75 silver, 35% nickels since I started this. 21 last year and 44 last year, 21 in 2020. How about that? Proofs? Not too bad. I'm not mad. 11 proofs last year and only 4 in 2020. I'll take it. All right, moving on to some of these pennies. I got one sitting right here, just random. But we're going to move on to pennies and put it up over here and take a look. There is a lot of stuff going on in the pennies. All right, so 247,500 pennies searched. That's a lot of pennies. In 2019, we found one of our Indian heads. We found another one in 2020. Nothing. 127,500 pennies searched. Not one Indian head last year. But look at the wheat count. 276 in 2020. 660 wheat cents found right there in 2021. Holy cow. I am super stoked about that one. And then you see the foreign number, 442. Obviously, being in Ohio, the majority of those are from Canada. And that is why I broke down and finally went ahead and put together some Canadian albums. That one's 89 in the present, 20 to 88. We need a lot of the 1920s, 1930s, but either way, look at that. I finally broke down and did it. I got the cheap books, whatever. It is what it is. Can't always afford the expensive stuff. All right, moving on to the next column. Let's get down here. This is the last batch we're going to look at. It is the dimes. I have a hard time with dimes up to this point. Every time I've done dimes, I have to buy 4 boxes of dimes at a time. The reason I have to do that is because I take my coins back to the bank in the form of bags. I hope I don't have to re-roll anymore. So I do take everything back in bags. I buy bank bags, the sealed bags, and I take them back that way. So to do that, I need to have full bags. A full bag of dimes is 1,000. That's 4 boxes. So that's why I am probably going to back off dimes a little bit in 2022. But if you go ahead and take a look, in 2019, I did no dimes. That was something brand new in 2020. And I only did 20,000 in dimes. Not a lot. But 6 foreigns, 6 silver. What? 6 silver? Wow. That's only 8 boxes. 6 silver. Pretty good. And I found a Merc dime as part of that. And only 1 proof. And if you look, I'm only at 3 proofs on the lifetime. 85,000 dimes and only 3 proofs. Foreigns, we're at 15 foreigns. But look at that. Look at that silver count. I have done phenomenal in dimes. 19 dimes. Wow. 19 silver dimes. But look at that. No Mercs, no Barbers at all in 2021. Okay. So now that we've seen some of those numbers, let's get that out of the way. Let's move that off to the side. What are we looking at? Okay. Well, everything changed up. I already told you in the beginning of this video, or towards the beginning of this video, right there, those are the best. Consumers National Bank. Right here in my hometown, they are phenomenal. And they changed things up on me. So, I have had, since 2019, Brinks. Everything has been Brinks. Well, times are changing. And now, everything coming in is Loomis. I am seeing boxes I've never seen before. Styles that I have only seen in other people's videos. If you recall, in other people's videos, you see these. Verify your nickels. Verify your dimes. Verify your pennies. Well, I now am getting Loomis. So, in 2022, you are going to see nothing but Loomis boxes come out of OhioHobbies. At least, that's the way it looks. Let's go. Let's see what it's going to be like. I have hunted 2 bags. So $2,000, 4,000 coins of $50 so far. And all I have to show for that is NIFCs. Hopefully it gets better there. Dimes, I went through an entire box of dimes. It had a 2009 Denver and a 2009 Philly. That was it. No silver. Nothing to speak of absolutely out of that one. I had a brand new box of nickels. And it was 2020, but it was a brand new box. So that's kind of odd. But somehow it made it my way. Then the other box of nickels, hey, that one was pretty good. I got a semi-key date, so that was pretty good. It would be that one right there, 1950, Philadelphia. And it had 2 of these silvers in it. So 2 of the silvers in here are from 2022. And we'll start posting some of them numbers. I am going to get back to doing this. YouTube's been kind of rough lately. I just haven't had the motivation to do it. But hopefully coming up, I have been trying desperately to get a second furnace running for the metal molding. I want to pour a katana. I have 3D printed a katana, and I am dying to pour it. But I need 2 furnaces to do it because I only have the 4 kilogram furnaces. So the one I made at home, I'm having a little bit of an issue with the torch. It doesn't want to flow properly for me, so I'm not getting the pressure and the temperature that I need, but we're gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. I have delved deeper into wood crafting, which is unique for me. I did the CNC mill, so I'm doing a lot of CNC milling. I have learned different CAD programs, which is a lot of work. Holy cow. For you people out there that do CAD, you are amazing. The stuff that you can make happen. So anyway, there's that. I've just dipped my toes into epoxy. So we're going to go there. Hopefully some of this stuff makes it up on videos. I get past my mental block of YouTube, and we're going to move on from there. But I've seen some epic, just epic items made from pallet wood, and I just unloaded a whole bunch of pallet wood into my house. So hopefully you start seeing some of that. I don't even know what to go. I got so much stuff going on, but I just haven't had the motivation to record it. And I hope that things change. I hope that my motivation comes back. Hopefully the stars align and 2022 is a better year. I hope it is for everybody. 2020 and 2021 has just been absolutely miserable for me, my family. Hopefully it gets better. And I wish you all the best in 2022. And I do think, hopefully, that these oil coins that I started doing on TikTok, I think I'm going to pick up and move them to YouTube. But that's right here. This is an entire container that, don't mind the stuff on top, that doesn't count. But everything in here has been bathed in a light acetone to get the oil off of it. But this is Grandpa's hoard right here. It is unsearched, and hopefully that right there looks to be a 1920 wheat cent sitting right on the edge. Let's just take a look. So yeah, 1920 Philadelphia sitting right on the edge. But I have not looked through here yet. I'm hoping just to sit down with you all and have a live stream where we just sit and BS and we look at some dates out of here. I'd love to find the 1909 SVDB. It's a possibility. I've got jars and jars of this stuff that came out of the barn. Hopefully you're all hanging out with me when we can do it, but I just don't want to step on everybody else's toes. There's bigger, better channels than mine. And I appreciate every single subscriber I've had up to this point, and I appreciate all the comments down below. If you're still weird with me rambling in this 2022 video, I appreciate it. I am going to shut up now. It's been 20 minutes. I know I've probably lost everybody. It's alright. If you're still hanging around, I appreciate you. And I will see you in the next video. Who knows what that'll be, when it'll be, but it's going to be awesome, hopefully. I will see you later. Thank you all. Thank you to my banks. Thank you to my tellers. I love you all. You're amazing. And I will see you next time. Thank you very much. And have a wonderful 2022. It's going to get better.